Hello and welcome to Smoking Underground at the Cigars and More in the My Father Lounge and Studio. You will have noticed something slightly different today. If you can identify what that is, besides the person who's live in our audience who knows what it is and should not comment on that thing, because I know he will. Thank you guys for joining us. I am Devin, and this is Gary.
Hola,
and we have
hola.
John Viviani behind the mic.
Big time.
Hey.
He waved. He actually waved. John. So does anybody out there in the universe recognize what the difference is from this week to last week? What's up, Jones?
Jonesy.
There he is.
Jonesy.
Do you recognize anything different there, Mr. Jonesy?
He's probably sitting on a toilet or something.
Well, that paints some picture.
I mean, I'm just saying.
So we have a live studio audience today. The doctor himself is here, Dr. D. He's there's his arm right there. Anyway, welcome y'all. We have a very interesting smoke today. Like we were all prepared to do the GTO, but today we're doing this bad boy.
Yeah.
And this wonderful box right here, like I got a chance to open it, which I think I'm going to open it here live as well.
I would.
Because it's really unique looking.
Yeah.
And I got to say, I'm super impressed with this.
Yeah.
So there you go. Welcome. How you doing, Gary?
Oh, I'm doing good other than being senile and not keeping up with Oscar this week. And, of course, making sure the show's nailed down and making sure Oscar's going to be here and everything else that goes along with it.
Yep.
And I dropped the ball on that. So
He did.
anyway,
He did.
I make one mistake a month, and of course this is it.
That's it. You threw your token in. You're done.
I did.
Got to the end of the month though, so
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's good.
So we're in Spooktober right now.
Oh, I love it too. I thoroughly enjoy it because I'm a conspiracy freak. I love conspiracy stuff. I like Bigfoot, paranormal, ghosts, any of that stuff. I like all of that stuff. I watch all the shows. I'm on all the little groups.
Did you hear that?
That's right.
There was an orb.
Yep.
The orb. It's not a piece of dust going across the screen or nothing. No.
Drives me nuts.
I do like those kind of things. I don't.
Drives me
I think of orbs and I go, nah, y'all.
Yeah.
Nah.
Drives
The only thing about ghost
bad.
hunting I think's nah.
Yeah.
So
I'm gonna have to carry you ghost hunting one day,
I'd love that.
one night.
Did we get any entries, Mr. John, for the costume contest?
I didn't know we were having a costume contest.
We did it. We said it last week to email it
Yeah.
in.
Send in your costumes with a cigar.
Maybe I should check the email.
Check the email real quick if you don't mind. Check the email.
Yes. And let's just say hello to Oscar today, who's not here.
That's right. So
Hey, Oscar. Anyway, yeah.
Hmm.
So
anyway, I'm smoking this wonderful cigar. We need to switch over to the other one.
let's do.
So what is this one? Tell me about it.
That is the Punch bento box.
No.
Yeah.
Bento box, what it's packaged in.
Bingo. Right on. So, and the bento box, of course, is limited edition, of course.
And this one is called the Chop Suey.
Yes.
And John, show us the wrapper there real quick.
Let me see if I can get to that.
It is a doggone good little blend right there. Nicaraguan on the inside.
Nicaraguan.
Yeah, Nicaraguan on the binder. And
Roll your
a
arms.
little Sumatra on the wrapper. Yeah.
White V cut on the top there.
Yep, 7x37.
I dated a girl named Sumatra one time.
Oh, I bet that was spicy.
Shaggy foot on the bottom.
It does have a shaggy. It has a very large shaggy
Yeah,
foot.
all of them have shaggy foots.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting this one to be as long as it was.
Yeah.
Insert joke there.
But the bento box, of course, is sort of like a plethora. It goes back to Asian, to where they have like a plethora in a box, if you will. It's almost like a lunch box that you would carry to school, or what I'm saying. So, and it's got all of that. So that's basically what it is.
And we'll show you the inside of it here after we light it up.
It's pretty neat. 42 cigars all together. But yeah, it's neat. Got some Robusto, Toro, and of course Lancero, which they call Panatella, which I call Lancero because it looks like a Lancero to me. It's a little bit, yeah. But anyway, yeah, I'm kind of stoked about it because I like the blend. I'm a punch guy anyway. I like punch stuff. They
golly.
are a
Like the initial pull right off.
really.
Yeah.
Oh, there we are. Made by master blenders, man. Only. That's it. And of course, the Shaggy will allow a little bit more complexity to it. So you're going to
Spicy.
burn that thing up there and then hit the wrapper. When it hits the wrapper, man, it's gonna take on off.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to that.
I like how because it's a shaggy foot, it's kind of expanded
Okay.
the moment
Yeah.
you light it up. So
Right.
it's fatter right there. Right.
Right.
after you light
Right.
it.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it got a chop suey.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I think
Yeah.
it was. I remember watching a documentary, kind of off topic, but not really. A documentary about the Old West and Chinese food
Oh yeah.
and how chop suey was made famous. Was it the Old West? No, I think it was the 20s. Chop suey was made famous because in the 20s, when the Chinese restaurants were around, they literally just gathered a whole bunch of stuff and threw it together, and people loved it.
How about that?
Yeah.
So almost like a Japanese or an Asian gumbo.
Pretty much, yeah. People
about that?
loved it.
Oh yeah.
I may have that date wrong, but it was sometime way back when.
I'm
I know you're just sniffing
Man.
it, man.
Yeah, and well, I'm a Sumatra wrapper guy along with the San Andreas. I like San Andreas. San Andreas is very one-dimensional wrapper, but it's still good, and I like it because it stays that way all the way down.
Yeah.
The broadleaf to me has a little bit more complexity. Starts off bitter and it runs into some nice flavor, and I just don't care for that.
Yeah.
But yeah, the Sumatra is very nice. It's got a little spice to it. I enjoy that too, and of course, being Lancero is going to have a ton of flavor.
Yeah. Yeah.
Man, oh man, this is a good looking stick here.
Yeah.
Let's
So
see.
it's got a good flavor so far. Everything down
Is
to
it?
it.
Okay.
The libation today. We're
Yeah,
going,
what we drinking? What we sipping on?
we're going in a cultural direction.
Okay.
I'm going with the Arkbeg Wee Beastie.
Okay. Wee Beastie.
Yeah.
Heart bag.
It's an Isla signature
Okay.
Isla single malt. Man, my tongue twister.
Simple malt.
Isla.
Is
What did I say?
Isla?
Isla.
It's Isla.
It is
Sorry, it's
Isla?
Isla.
Okay.
It's a 5-year, and it is pretty spicy. I
How
gotta
about
say,
that?
it's got a wonderful peat smell. Like
Really?
wonderful for a good Scotch.
Okay, so it is a Scotch.
A single malt Scotch
Scotch.
whiskey.
Okay. Very good. Very nice.
It's called the Wee Beastie, and it's a rather nice one, if I do say so myself.
Now I have several friends of mine that like the Eagle Rare. I think it's
Yeah,
called.
that's a good one.
Is
That
it?
is a good one. Yeah.
Okay. How does that compare to that? Is it
I would say this is better personally.
wow? Now, of course, cost wise, I mean, are we looking a little bit more, a little bit less?
I think the Arkbeg costs more.
Okay.
It's
Is
the
it?
opposite.
I think it's the opposite.
Oh, okay.
Okay. He's saying the Eagle Rare is popular, so it drops the price down.
Gotcha.
So that's okay. That makes sense there.
I thought you were talking about which one was more expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he says the Eagle Rare is more popular, so it drops the price down. So that's more expensive. Yeah. So
Capitalism.
there it is in action.
And we apparently don't know what it is.
Uh,
Well, one of us does. The rest of us just are misinterpreting. what it
I'm
is.
totally confused.
That's okay. I'm just sitting here smoking my cigar. Just run out of fuel on
That's
the
why
lighter.
he's a duck. Fake.
We discuss that every couple of weeks here on the importance of making sure your lighters are properly filled
Yeah,
before
sorry.
Bill
Going-
Dunham.
Yeah. But,
So I wanted to show off the inside of this bento box.
yeah, let's do.
Good.
It has quite a plethora.
It's a nice box. Got good Asian labeling on it.
Mhm.
It's got a bottom. That's all there is to the bottom. Good.
it's hard to
slide
be a
over.
box
Oh,
without
man,
a
I
bottom.
like this.
Yeah. So check out this
That's off the
Shaz
top,
bot.
too. You got it?
Yep.
There it is right there.
Kind of got that awkward kind of different shaped rectangular sections to look kind of like Asian. And then it comes with this little cool thing here in the center, which we had a beast of a time getting out. But it is a cigar holder,
set. It's a cigar set. Yeah. Where you
But it's just
lay
a
your stick
block.
on it. Yeah.
right?
That's it. Yeah.
So it's just a block.
That's
Put your
it.
cigar on it.
I think I will. I believe I will. Thank you very
Bam.
much.
And
How
it
about
fits
that?
in right
Right.
inside that spot right there. So if you see a box of these, I recommend you buy a box. It's got the egg roll the chop suey,
And the King Pao.
and
Pao.
it's Kung Pao.
Kung Pao.
You're going to get us
Pao.
canceled for saying that.
King Pao.
And that fits right in there. And I'm not doing it to advertise to sell you on it. I just thought it was a really cool box and I wanted to show it to you.
Oh, it is. It's awesome box.
be
It's great
honest,
packaging. Very much so.
280 got 2 boxes. One of them's already sold. We got that. So it's already been broken into by 3 guys that are smoking the
Yeah.
And
chop suey.
Busted up the set. Sorry.
I'm sure Trussville won't get a box
Yeah, so
because we typically don't.
Oh, you won't.
and they're not in our inventory yet, so I couldn't check to see how many are in each location. But I would say we're probably going to be 1 or 2 per location if the location gets them.
Put Doctor's comment up there for me. So here's a little bit of details on the Eagle Rare versus the
Oh, yeah.
Wee Beastie.
85, one is a 50, depending on your market. They are. There you go.
And so when I have like a whiskey, just a plain, Jack, something like that, I'll drink that. Boom, 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 boom. Come back, get another shot. Right? You got something like this? I'm gonna be sipping, small sips of it,
And dipping.
and dipping, sipping and dipping.
Right on, brother.
Brought to you by
About.
Sipping and Dipping.
Right on.
It's not what you think it is, but it probably is that perverted.
There's a little place called Aniana, which is I'm right outside, and there's a little place up there, and I think that's the name. I think it's called Sip and Dip. I believe it is.
There's a cigar shop in Georgia near
Yeah.
my brother's house
yeah.
called Puffin Stuff.
Oh yeah, I've heard of that. Yeah, I have.
Puffin Stuff.
Puffin stuff indeed. You gonna dip yet, or are you just gonna wait?
I'm gonna take a few more because I've tried to take y'all's cue and not smoke so quickly so that I can truly enjoy every single pull.
I don't think you want to dip until you at least get past the shaggy foot and let the
Yeah.
flavor transition take
Yeah,
place.
and I
Good
think it's
idea.
just starting to do that. So I'm gonna
Man.
go a little bit longer on.
This is good, y'all. I wasn't expecting to have this, but man, this is tasty.
So yeah, we're on the Lancero kick right now. We're going
Mhm.
through Lanceros until there are no more left that we can go through.
And that's why we jumped on this one tonight is
Yeah.
because those are the only ones in that series we've gotten. We've gotten the Kung Pao
Ooh.
and the I can't think of the other one.
Kung Pao.
Yeah.
Was it
Ooh.
Kung Pao? Chop suey.
Well, this is the chop
and
suey.
egg roll.
You know, the egg roll and the Kung Pao we've had before. The egg roll literally ran out the
Cancel.
door for a $5 cigar.
Yeah, it's
That
good.
was-
It's very good.
and
It's just like an egg roll. You just want to,
Yeah.
got to have it.
I don't know why Punch went to this, Asian food theme with a cigar. It's different. We talk
different.
about it.
I see
That,
it.
maybe, that
You know what I wanna do?
Kind of cool.
Yeah,
You know what I want to do?
that's it. Put hot mustard on it. Go ahead.
It's not a bad idea.
All right.
No, go to the Asian restaurant next to Trussville. Ask them for some of their egg roll bags before and then I'm gonna put 4 or 5 of them in there, and then sell them as a set. How cool would that be?
That would be neat.
Egg rolls in an egg roll bag. Come on.
Well, do you remember when the egg rolls came? They came in these ceramic
Yeah,
things that looked like
yeah.
Chinese
The
food.
white
The
to-go
lid-
boxes.
lid-
Yeah.
lid flipped over, became an ashtray.
Yeah, and I think it had a little I think chopsticks on the very top right there to close the box. I believe.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah, really neat.
Quick side note:
package.
those boxes, some places use, most of them don't really use them anymore, which is sad. The little handles on the side are designed to be popped out so that you can spread it out, and it's a giant plate.
Oh, that's nice. That sounds like something
Everywhere I get Chinese from,
Chinese.
They don't. Every place I go, they don't have them. I miss those things. So much.
you got to go to those Hodunk country Chinese places.
That's right. The little hole in the wall.
Does Red Dragon still use them? Okay, no idea.
I don't even know. I've never been to Red Dragon.
It's good. It's very good. And we are completely off topic here, but kind of, but not really.
No, not really.
We're talking food.
Talking food along with the cigars. Yeah.
I tell you though,
Yeah.
thinking about Chinese food, because I have a passion for it myself. I bet, because I bet it would go good with it. Because I'm thinking how you can go to the Mexican restaurant here
No, they
I know.
moved.
I know. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to
Me
talk about how it's closed.
Me either.
But when it was, I know. I didn't want to tell
Me
you
either.
because it would devastate you.
Yeah. It's gone.
Um,
Yeah. They moved.
I was thinking like
Stunk.
a good, like lo mein with a cigar. Ooh, sitting outside.
I've done that before. I get a vegetable lo mein from our local place, and we'll eat that, and then wander out to the patio and have a cigar for dessert.
Yeah. Oh gosh. No, the Mexican restaurant, Doc, right over there, closed or they moved. I'm sorry,
They moved.
So we're all hoping that another Mexican restaurant will take it over
So,
because there is nothing better. That's one thing I love about 280 is the patios are connected and they'll serve people smoking cigars out here. And I love it. And I've only done it once. And that was stupid of me.
I'm hoping a good Chinese restaurant moves in.
Oh, stop that.
I could do Chinese. I could stand
Yep.
for Jersey Mike's to revisit us.
Oh, come on, son. There we go. Now, see, you just hit my heart there for a second.
I was so upset when the Jersey Mike's left. Now, Eli's, whatever.
Eli's, yeah.
Ellis.
Isn't too bad, but
No, it's not too bad. Not too bad. I love me some goat.
Mm.
A lot of some goat.
So you mean some lamb?
Either one.
Yeah, they don't do goat.
goat
Do
is
lamb.
Mexican. We talked
Yeah.
about that before the show.
Goat's a
before
real
you got here.
Mexican. Cow tongue.
No, thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, I just found that out.
I tell you what, though.
Nope.
The
Nope.
by the way, I do Trustville Friday nights. We stay open super late, and I just had a conversation with the taco truck guy.
Oh, come on. What?
So
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so upset I didn't get those tacos Friday night. I went to leave.
What was the name of the truck? Taco.
Senor Taco.
Senor Taco. That's it, right there.
I had a conversation with the owner,
Yeah.
and we're gonna try to. He's got to have business.
Obviously.
So I've been telling all the guys. He
Gotta
gave me a
have will
stack of
turn.
his cards. I'm passing them out. You can actually
Right.
call in and order your food from the cigar place and have the lady bring it over.
Oh,
And we
sweet.
get enough people Friday night, which we need more people.
Jeez.
They'll move the truck closer
No
so that
kidding.
you don't have to walk all the way over there. But he's got to keep having business. And I'm telling you, one of the guys bought me some of those tacos. John was there and watched me eat one.
Oh, I bet that was
Lord.
tasty.
They looked good, and I was tempted, and I go,
Yeah.
no, I'll just pick
So
something up on the way
good.
home.
Mm.
And
So good.
then I stayed there too late, and I drove home. Every restaurant closes at 10 o'clock now, and
Yeah.
I'm going, damn, I should have bought those tacos. They
should have.
look,
That's
they look
right.
good. So
They
Devin
were-
will probably see me visit here sometime.
Yeah.
Oh, working
Nice.
tomorrow night. So what's everybody smoking tonight? You're probably smoking the GTO Lancero. Thanks a lot, Oscar.
Yeah.
But
And if you're not, or if you are, please see this.
Yeah, get
marketing
one for
thing.
next week.
Yeah, get one for next week.
What you drinking?
what you drink?
Let us know what you're drinking too.
And it's
Yeah.
time for a dip.
Go with it. Let's check it. See what happens. Here we go.
Dip.
It's dip time. I bet that's good. I bet that is tasty.
That is the spicy of all spicy.
Is it really? Wake you up?
Before you go.
Oh, really? Oh, look at you. Man, yeah. That's that Sumatra, man. That Sumatra will pop. I
Yeah.
like that. I like that a lot.
That's pretty good, man. Yeah, this is a recommended. But honestly, all of the Lanceros have been good.
I need
all of
to ask you something about your drink there. Now, when it comes to Scotch, if you will, what makes it peaty?
Peat.
Oh, so okay, peat.
Literal peat. They cut them up in big giant cubes off of the Scottish Highlands.
Really?
Wherever they grow it at.
Okay.
And then they take it and they like put it in a furnace.
Okay.
You can correct me if I'm wrong.
It's a moss. They'll actually smoke it.
Yeah, they'll smoke this moss
Okay.
until it's like down to the bare minimum,
Okay.
and then they'll put it in with the mixture.
Correct.
Yeah,
Really?
and then that's the reason it tastes like. That's the reason you can't call a whiskey a Scotch unless it's made in Scotland.
Okay.
That's the reason it's called a Scotch
Okay. Okay.
because of the way it's made.
I've heard the friends of mine say, it's a little bit too peaty, and that's where I got that.
Yeah, it's not a person. That means it's not, that asshole Pete. It's not too Pete.
I was
Okay,
thinking, did we cube up Pete and then
Yeah.
we smoked him until he was almost
Got a
nothing?
picture of him somewhere, just don't know where. I hadn't found him yet.
Scottish people are mean.
Yeah, buddy.
And
Well,
I
not
don't-
mean, you
and I
bastard.
don't know if
Yeah,
I've
that's
ever
right.
met a Scottish guy named Pete.
Yeah,
So
The name's Peter.
that's it. It's Connor, but you call me Peter. Anyway, yeah. So,
How's your week been?
busy.
Busy?
Freaking busy, man. Anyway, yeah, this is sort of the lull of the week here. This is somewhat of the enjoyment of part of what I do and what we do, obviously, and this is nice. I get to sort of sit down here, smoke a cigar, and just chill. I enjoy talking about them. I enjoy talking to you about them, and this is just nice.
Yeah.
And this is Thursday, and man, I'm wanting Friday to come so bad, Lord child. And then, of course, it's Saturday. I'll be at Vitola. So if you are in the area, please stop by, say hello, smoke on with me.
Yeah.
Yeah, come in, grab one, and smoke it, and bring your own libation too,
That's
if
right.
you want to. You're allowed to do that there. Unlike 280, of course, we have a bar here. You can't do that. But yeah, drag something in and come see me. I'm there this Saturday, and we'll have some type of food. I'm just not sure what yet. I'll fix something. I'm just not sure what.
Did you check that email?
I can't check that email.
Okay.
You can't check the email. Anyway,
We'll check it. And if there's one in there,
Hmm?
feel free to keep submitting if you got
Mhm.
them, because we're going to check it next week.
There it is.
We'll announce the winner next week.
That's right. On that note, on a similar note,
Man.
I got confirmed for my staycation next week. I'm using some vacation time, and I'm taking Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then Monday and Tuesday off.
You rascal. I hear you there.
I'm
man.
going to sit down. I'm going to edit videos. I'm going to play video games. I'm going to smoke cigars, and I'm going to go to a pub.
Go to a pub.
Too early.
Oh.
I take possession of my new apartment on the 6th, so I could have used your help.
Oh.
Could have used your truck. actually.
Congratulations, by the way. Yeah. Yeah. On the new apartment. That's good.
I'm looking forward to that staycation.
Oh, you know it.
I'm making a list because I want to relax, but I also want to get some stuff done.
So you're not playing. Okay. When you say getting stuff done, that allows me to translate to priority stuff that needs to be done, not like painting, right? Nothing like that.
No. My painting's all caught up as
Okay.
far as commissions and
Okay.
whatnot.
Never mind.
But I'm just talking like video editing that I've kind of
Yeah.
let lapse a little bit.
Okay.
I want to get them out of the way so I can then
Get them done.
make another video and then
Get 'em
edit a
done.
video so I can get back on track. I'm about
Gotcha.
8 behind.
Right.
So I want to do that. And then hopefully probably, well, not Friday because I'm working Saturday. We're going to do another Whiskey Talk Friends on Arcafire Gaming Network on Twitch.
Dun-dun-dun.
So we haven't decided the libation that we're going to do, but I think maybe gin. No, not gin.
He
He's
shot
the
the
expert.
gin down real quick. Whoa. Gin. Isn't that made out of taters?
Taters. But yeah, I'm looking forward to that, man. I'm looking forward to
I bet you are, man.
then
That's
coming
gonna be
here
so
on a
fun.
Thursday and just being able to like
Man.
fully relax
Yeah,
and chill.
Right?
And Oscar, who will be here.
Yep. We got to tie some stuff down. Not
That's
sure.
right.
Not sure when. Actually.
right. He's not going to treat us like a pitted prune. That's
So
for sure.
yeah. Well. Anyway.
Oscar's not into pitted prunes.
No,
I never get that feeling or that taste whenever I'm around him or a GTO.
GTO is actually quite good. Quite good. One of my favorite Dominican sticks, man.
Yeah, pretty good.
Indeed.
But the
But,
bento box, I highly recommend it. Check it out if you can actually get one.
This
You're
is
lucky.
good.
Uh,
This is tasty.
chop suey is pretty good.
Indeed, it is.
I have to say, in our
Yes,
Lancero,
sir.
I got to come up with a saying for that because all I
Lan-
think is
Lancy Pantsero.
Hold yours up there, Gary. Devin, you're still smoking too fast.
I got to slow down.
Slow
I tend to do
down.
that.
You smoke too fast. You've
Oh,
got to make
God.
that cigar last.
Oh God, y'all pardon us, man. One of us has been drinking too much, and
And
I
I'm
don't
the
thi-
only one drinking.
Yeah, and I don't think it's John. I don't think so. Lord have mercy. We got to get more ventilation in there.
So
that's all.
the disadvantage of smoking so quickly is you don't taste it as much. Your flavor hit is probably diminished by like 20 to 40%. So because I actually try, which I fail at all the time, as you all well know, something that Oscar told me to do last time we did an interview with him when we were on Behind the Curtain. And that is you take a hit, right? And you usually get some saliva. The tip of your cigar gets a little wet.
Never.
You don't pull again until it's dry again. And that's typically a good time frame to know when you should pull because you're not quote unquote hotboxing the cigar.
Right.
And you can also do it if you don't typically wet yours, which I don't.
Yeah.
But you can tell by how hot it is. It should be hot here near the front.
Yeah.
The rest of it should be pretty plain.
Yeah, about an inch down is where it burns on the inside, and that's where it should be. And if you get a good crown at the top, that's good.
Yeah.
That's a good thing. It means it's burning even. So that's great there. But yeah, a rule of thumb is mainly you try to give it at least 60 seconds, at least that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like that. Now, we used to have a good friend of mine, and I hadn't seen in years. I mean, decades.
Years.
And Scott Bailey. And Scott, if you ever find us and whatever else, hey, how you doing, buddy? Miss you, man. Anyway, Scott would take this thing, and he would. I mean, not you barely would. see the
Barely,
smoke.
yeah.
barely would see it. And I said, Scott, why do you smoke it the way you do? And he says, you know why? It's like making love. You said you want to enjoy it all the way to the end. And I said, I'm going to just step away now and
All right.
I'll take
Let's
that.
get on.
Got that in the old steel cage up here and I'm going to just move with it. That was about as poetic as I've
Yep.
had right there. So anyway, yeah.
Well, we'll be looking forward to the next episode.
Yes.
I have been talking it up online all week. That's why I'm thoroughly disappointed today.
No, but that's okay
Yeah.
because this is a marketing ploy. Don't listen to that part. To where when the Oscar does get here, you'll enjoy it. What's up, Ty?
What's up, Ty?
Wood.
Yeah, because the questions like I really want to get into the medical.
Oh yeah.
Because I'm hardcore want to
Yeah.
get into that because
Yeah.
I know there's a lot of people who would probably say, well, Oscar's kind of biased because he's a rep.
Yeah.
But at the same time, he does have the Hippocratic Oath.
I am going. You're correct there,
Yeah,
and
so he's got to tell you the truth.
Yeah, he's also emphasized that too of saying, listen, don't ask me too much. And
Yeah.
I said, really? And he says, yeah. So
Well, we'll discuss it before
So,
the
okay.
show. Kind of, I really want to know because I have had discussions with people at
Right.
the point where it was like, all right, okay. And I just had to stop because
Yeah.
you can't have any more conversation with them because they equate all
Yeah.
forms of smoking the
Correct.
same.
correct.
And they think, oh, well, cigarettes, they say cigarettes are bad for
Yeah.
you. So cigars must be too.
Yeah.
And I'm just like,
All tobacco altogether is what they want
Right.
to do, and that's dipping and everything, chewing, dipping, smoking, cigars as well as cigarettes. Which cigarettes and cigars are two totally different things.
yes.
My gosh, I would like to emphasize that so much because that is a misstrued concept that has been forever.
Yeah.
And so everybody just thinks, oh, you smoke cigars. Oh, you're a smoker. Come on now.
And you know what I want to do in the future, John? I would like to do, because we sell and we have a lot of people do it, I would like to do an episode or two on pipes. and
Oh,
pipe
yeah.
tobacco.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because when I
up
first
for that.
started, when I first moved here, actually before I moved here to Birmingham, one of my buddies, Daniel, when he got married the first time, we started smoking pipes.
Good.
We got us this nice hand carved wood Churchill,
Nice.
church warden,
Church warden. Yeah. Yeah.
and
Long one.
Yeah, mine's got kind of like like a rose.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I'll try to bring that in
Yeah.
and then smoke off of that. I like church wardens personally, but
Pipe is a very complex subject. I mean, it can get deep. Cigars, yeah, but cigars, we're cigars are like wine. It can get deep, if you will, but when it comes to pipes, man, because you got bowls, you got woods, you got stems, you got different stems, you got different links. Different links pose different characteristics, and oh my God, it just keeps going. And then the tobacco mixed. Is it Burley? Is it Cavendish? I mean, it just keeps going.
I've got a Peterson pipe, one of my favorite.
Nice
pipes.
one.
And
Those
it's
are
a
nice.
flat bottom.
Oh
So I
yeah,
can
little
set it down.
set.
Now, here's the
Very
interesting
good.
thing. If this is the stem,
Yeah.
instead of having the hole right here, the hole's right here. on the top.
Oh, it's what they call a P-lip.
Yeah.
Yeah, where it hits the
Root
palate.
canal. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's a very
nice.
interesting one.
Yeah, Peterson is one of the mainstays of the P-lip type stem there, and it's also the production model of the pipes, but it is they use grade A briar. They use nothing but the best in the briar.
Nobody just see it. Nobody just saw. I just did a perfect smoke.
Smoke ring. I thought I
Um,
saw that. I just thought it was UFO.
So interesting fact is my father used to smoke a pipe all the time.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, nice, man.
I don't think I ever remember seeing him smoke a pipe, but he did used to smoke a pipe. Now, Gary, I want you to field this question down here. You can put it up on screen there, John.
Yeah.
John Tastic Voyage.
You got to read it because we do have audio listeners.
Oh,
You
I'm
gotta
sorry.
read
Yeah, my apologies here. I was trying to. Anyway, it says the question was I have smoked a cigar where it smells like a cigarette. Why is that? Normally, a cigar. Yeah, man. Okay, all right. Here we go.
Here we go.
Tobacco in a filler. Okay, because the binder and the wrapper are going to be primo. They're going to be pretty good. They're going to have a grade A to them. Okay. Any blemish now, if you start talking like short filler, mid filler, what we call Cuban filler type cigars, and I'll dev that maybe later on. And so any of that right there, the wrapper can have a few blemishes to it, no problem. Because it's mainly machine rolled when it comes to that. But when it comes to stuff like that right there, normally the filler on the inside is not necessarily aged, or the tobacco itself is a grade B or grade C inside. So your tobacco on the inside is not necessarily the primo. It's not the good stuff. It's good. It's smokable, but it can stink. So I would call names, but I'm not going to. But some of the lower line, if you will, sort of a $3, $4, $5 range, if you will, and that's excluding Punch, because Punch just does good stuff in that particular range. A large company doing multiple, cigars like that right there, they've got the money to do it. But when it comes to a small company and they're doing stuff like that, they have to. What's the word I'm trying to? They try to save the old or the grade B and grade C tobacco and to put in these particular cigars. And when you do, and when you roll that, then it's going to have a little bit of a stench to it.
Yeah.
It's going to have a little bit of a, what is that?
Yeah, because cigarettes usually use the lowest quality they can get.
Yeah, cigarette tobacco is a small leaf tobacco. And cigarette tobacco, if you ever see a cigarette leaf, it's not going to be that big. It's probably about as big as that clock over there, probably, which is, we're going to say something like that. We're going to say, what, 12 inches? Something like 10, 12 inches?
Yeah.
Like
something
that. Broadleaf tobacco, if you were to go to, anywhere really that it has a cigar farm or a cigar tobacco farm, especially broadleaf. Broadleaf is amazing. If you ever get a chance to and get on YouTube and look up broadleaf up in Connecticut as well as Ecuador, broadleaf tobacco is probably about a little bit smaller than the TV, and that TV is 55 inches.
Wow.
Yeah. It's huge.
Yeah.
Huge. I mean, we're talking leaves like this. And that's broadleaf tobacco. That's big leaf tobacco.
Right.
And cigarette tobacco, they've got this. I'll give you a little insight, just a little bit right here, because I used to hang out with a boy that had a cigarette tobacco farm.
Oh, nice.
Listen to this. Okay. Now, from what I heard from him, he said he used to do it, but I'm going to lay this on you, and you make up your own mind. Okay. I asked him, I said, so he's telling me about the preparation process. So I said, okay, well, what's the preparation? He said, we first of all, we glove up.
Glove up.
Yeah. He says, we've got these gloves, and he says, we've got these EPs,
Respirators.
respirators and stuff like that. And he says, we take these cans, and he said, these cans, you don't get near them, you don't touch them until you glove up. And he says, we have to take these cans and we got to go plant them in the fields. It kills everything in the fields. Everything. Worms, whatever, live, whatever it is, grass, weeds, it kills it all around that right there. And he says, we got to plant them so far apart. And I'm like, that don't.
Doesn't sound great.
And he says, then after that right there, we go in and we plant the plants. And he says, then they grow. And he says, you ain't got nothing to worry about when it comes to that right there. And I said, I'll stick to my cigars. I'll stick to those. Yeah, no, I'll pass on that. So anyway, that was a little insight right there for you. Yeah. So when he told me that, I said, oh my God. All right. Well,
there you go.
No.
That's the that's
I
it.
could go into more detail, but I'm not
gonna.
So yeah.
I think that's gonna wrap it up for us tonight.
That's it right here.
Any other comments there, Mr. John?
No, it's been a pretty slow week.
Yep.
Gary,
Go ahead. But I'm next.
go.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I got nothing.
Okay. I've got a spoiler. I got a spoiler alert for you.
Spoiler alert.
Okay. You remember Oscar was supposed to be here tonight?
Right.
He got his days mixed up. He's going to be at Patton Creek tomorrow.
Oh, snapples.
And he's going to be giving away a 300 count humidor tomorrow at Patton Creek. Was supposed to be here tonight, but tomorrow, if you want to see Oscar, Patton Creek, there it is.
That's a nice way of him making it up. I mean,
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, and in all honesty, he got the days mixed up, and that was it. He says, "I thought that he was going, Friday anyway." So yeah, so if you guys want to go see him, please do. God, what a great guy! What great smokes, and of course, you get a chance to win a humidor.
Yeah.
So anyway, just thought I'd save that till the end of the show.
And
There you are.
thank you, Gary.
That's all I've got. Bless you, sir.
Thank you, John. And Doc, you want to say goodbye with us? Our live studio audience here today. Just to let you guys know, smoking is pretty human. But to smoke a cigar, that's pretty divine.
Fine.
We'll see you next time on Smoking Underground.
Later. Happy Halloween.
see if this is a good one.
Spooktober.
I hit the wrong button.
Hit the wrong button. You see that?
Sometime or another. We're
Professional.
Here, we're here for the
Professional.
night.
How you like that camera, Bob?